Hey everyone, this is Eric from Push Along Videos. Now in this very special series, I'll be looking at some of the games that I played at PAX Unplugged 2017. Now recently I was at PAX Unplugged 2017 to take a look at what it's like. I've been to other PAX events and I always notice that there's a board gaming area there, but this time this is an entire convention dedicated to mostly board games. There were some video games there as well, but mostly board games. So I had a chance to go there, take a look at what it's like, and also play some games. So in this very special series, I'll be talking about some of the games that I've played at PAX Unplugged and general first impressions of the games. So this is not a full review per se, but it should give you a pretty good idea of what the games are like as I played them and give you my impressions as well. So let's take a look at the games that I've played. Now I just want to take a moment here to thank my sponsors. Alright, Fun Again Games. Push Your Luck Video is an affiliate of Fun Again Games. So if you go to funagaingames.com and when you check out after you buy any games there, if you put my code PULV, that's Papa Umbrella Lima Virgo. All right, in the affiliate code section, a little bit of kickback comes back to me as well. So thank you very much if you do that. And also, I'd like to thank Tasty Minstrel Games for sponsorship. Tasty Minstrel now has a podcast and is run by my very good friend Lance, the Undead Viking. So if you want to take a listen to what Tasty Minstrel has to say about the board game industry, about the games they're releasing, do check out their podcast as well. Hey everyone, this is a first impressions look at Riverboat. So Riverboat is by designer Michael Kiesling. Alright, it's a 2017 release and by publisher Lookout Games or Mayfair Games. Plays 2 to 4 players, takes about 90 minutes to play. Now in Riverboat, what we are doing is that we are trying to plant certain vegetables and then use these vegetables to lure riverboat captains to dock at our pier, and then from there you score points. What you are doing per round is that players will be choosing from one of 5 different action tiles to take. Okay, so in player order, players will take them, and then in the action tile sequence, you will do actions. So the first action is to place your workers onto land that you have. Alright, so each player will have their own player board, which is unique. No 2 player boards will be the same, and you'll be placing them based on the cards that you draw from this deck. Alright, so the cards will have different symbols like spades, hearts, diamonds, and clubs, and then wherever you drew one, you will look at your board and you place a worker on the tile of your choice as long as they correspond to the same symbol. Alright, so once 8 cards have been drawn, and then you go to phase 2. Now phase 2 is where you pick up vegetable tiles. Alright, the vegetable tiles comes in sizes of 3, 2, and 1. And you place them on where you have previously placed your workers. Alright, so once everyone has that, some of these vegetable tiles will have points. So once you get them, you score points. Then after you go to phase 3. Phase 3 is where you will then buy boats. Alright, so depending on where you have placed your workers, or you can move the workers off the land, and then you get vegetables. So you will be getting boats based on how many of the same type of vegetables you harvest. Alright, that's why you move your workers off the vegetables themselves. You can only buy 2 boats per round. So once you buy the boat, you put them into the slot on top of your player board where the pier is. And in phase 4 is where you get to choose scoring cards, alright, from the board itself. Alright, you get to choose one of the 4 scoring cards there is on the board. Then in phase 5, you get these 2 supervisors, these green meeples. Alright, you get to place them onto your board. Alright, why? Because you can activate either scoring cards, which will give you points, or you can activate oil wells that are on your land, which will also give you points. Alright, and that's it. So after 5 phases, you do a cleanup phase and you start a new round. The game will end at the end of 4 rounds. Alright, and then whoever has the most points at the end of the game will win the game. So there's still some end game scoring, and then whoever has the most points will win the game. Now we did not manage to finish all 4 rounds because it was pretty late, and we're doing a short demo, and we weren't really like strategizing and stuff like that. Now my initial impression of it is pretty good. I think I had fun trying to see where I can place the vegetable tiles, getting the most of the same type of vegetables, deciding when I want to activate the scoring cards to score points. What I think some people may not like would be the randomness of certain things, like at the start, if you did not place your workers correctly, and if you did not choose the right harvest vegetables correctly, then you might be screwed in the long run, because people who did it correctly right from the start will score quite a lot of points every round. They get the better boats. The better boats give them better stuff, and then which will in turn allow them to score more points than if you did poorly. So there's a bit of a runaway leader problem, and also a negative feedback loop problem. But it is intriguing. The moving parts are intriguing. You can also place workers into your space in New Orleans, which will then give you points as well. But if you place too much there, which means that you do not have enough workers to harvest vegetables, which means that you also get lousier boats. Yeah, so all in all, I would definitely want to try it again. Alright, to see whether it is okay, whether all these different random parts are still okay or not. So yeah, so give it a try. Alright, this is called Riverboat by Mayfair Games. Thank you so much for watching.